time now for our riders to jump off against the clock. We're not far from finding out who will take home the lion's share of the €10,000 prize fund here at Balmoral show today.
Okay, let's have a look at our 10 riders taking on the clock. We've got Barry there first to go, and then down to Captain Jeff Kern, he'll be last to go. 3 clears, 1 rider, 1 time fault, the rest on 4 faults. And Barry McCormick will be first to go. He was slowest of the top 10 4-faulters. Still nonetheless a happy man, I'm sure. His first Premier Series, and he's through to the jump off, clear in the first round. Jump off course 1, 2, 6, 7A, B, 11A, 12 and 13, and this is the first of the sneaky turns. Barry having to turn away from the pocket. And the horse not thinking about, no, not going to happen. And in fact, Barry gets eliminated. The horse doesn't want to continue on his round from there. As we move on to Dean Rogan riding Falco van Spyfelt. I won't say it's an unusual turn to see this one in a jump off, but certainly it's one really challenge the riders. Again, it's giving the riders options. You can turn tight, you can turn wide. Dean doing a good job, carrying 4 faults from the first round. Now, will Dean get himself further up the leaderboard? No, just chips that one there. 4 faults. 4 faults at time at 37.85 for Dean Rogan and Falco van Spyfelt. On to our next, Alexander Butler riding Hallowberry Cruise. Hit the first fence down in the first round. Oh, and nearly had it there again. Carrying the 4. Time to beat at the moment, Dean's time, 37.85. But he finished up total score 8 faults, so he had 4 from the first and 4 in the second. Now double, it was a combination. You see the third parts being moved out of the way. Very quick turn back onto fence 11A. Coming on the last line, he's keeping it clear. He could take the lead. 1 fence to go. Oh, rubs it, lives dangerous, but it's clear all the way. 38.38. So Alexander's time to beat 38.38. He was clear in the second round, but carried 4 from the first round. As we see Captain Michael Kelly now riding Ringwood Glen. He's carrying 4 faults in the first round as well. He knocked fence 4. So far so good. So for Captain Kelly to take the lead, he needs to go clear in the second round. Keep it to just the 4 faults from his first. Fighting all the way, whoa, that's living very dangerous, but he survives. Coming to the last line, just the 4 faults for the first round. Does he go into the lead? He does. There you go, 38.20, faster than Alexander. And into the lead, just carrying the 4 faults from the first for Captain Michael Kelly. Frank Kern, New World, also carrying 4 from the first round. Our clears go last, they get the prime position. Now Frank not taking that tight a turn back. To keep it clear to be in the chance of the money. No, doesn't do it. First part, it's now the double on the floor. Carrying 4. So total 8 so far. 4 from the first, 4 from the second. Last line to go. Time is pretty good. Oh, the faults aren't so though. No, 2 more to add. 12 faults on time of 38.64 plus the 4 from the first gives them a total finish of 16. Now, Darrell Walker and Cushions in the torrential rain. Certainly a big mix of weather here today at Balmoral. This time in the comfort, somewhere nice and warm. For camera people out in the lashing rain. Darrell, a demon against the clock in the National Grand Prix. Oh, really chips that one, but doesn't survive the second one. Darrell also carrying 4 from the first round. He's another 4 to add. Another chip of the paintwork. Down the last line. And another one. So 8 from the second round. And the time 38.61 for Darrell Walker and Cushions. Now, Catherine Thornton. She was clear jumping, but had that 1 time fault. Was just a little slow. she could take the top slot. Captain Michael Kelly in the lead at the moment. 38.2 was his time, and he had the 4 faults in the first round. Really, the horses really don't like jumping into the wind and the rain. Time is good. Oh! That was costly. It's very unfortunate. So carrying 5 faults in total. 1 time from the first round. 4 at the combination. Now we'll see how she does this last line. 1 more to go. And the time is slow, 46.20. That puts her into 4th place at the moment. Ger Neal, the weather changes yet again. And he rides Go For It. Ger has picked up the pace a little bit. Gets a little close. Touches the plank and it's still wobbling. Hasn't fallen though. Tidy through the now double. He needs to keep it clear. If he stays clear, he takes the top slot. Otherwise, he'll be punishment for his time. Coming to the last line. No, that's blown it. 3rd place at the moment. 4 faults, 44.04. Now here's our amateur rider, John McLaughlin, Java's wild child. Clear in the first round. Takes the wider, slower turn. It's obviously a strategy, try and stay clear. 10,000 euros on offer. And again, that one hits the floor. Now, that certainly knocked him down the placings. He would have been in the top slot. Captain Michael Kelly still out in the lead. So coming down the last line, carrying 4. And again, another one hits the floor. So, and the last one rattles, but he keeps it just to the floor. So 8 faults in time of 42.81. 6th place at the moment for John McLaughlin. As we go to our last combination on this track today, Captain Jeff Curran riding for the Minister for Defence. The horse is Mullabane. The last of our clears from the first round. Again, Jeff taking the wider turn, going for the safe strategy, but he has to go clear. Otherwise he's really going to put himself down. Just speaking to watching, very anxious moment. Captain Michael Kelly, Jeff Curran's colleague, is in the lead at the moment. 2 fences to go. What's he going to do? No, that's blown it. 4 faults. Yes, 4 faults and a time of 45.62 for Captain Jeff Curran. So we have a winner, Captain Michael Kelly and Ringwood Glen.
Michael, you must be really pleased with that.
I'm absolutely thrilled because I don't know if you realise, but I actually won this class last year, and I didn't even really. After the first round, the horse was a bit unlucky, he had a fence down, and then when I was going in for the jump, I said I just tried to be fast, and the lads just kept knocking fences, and thankfully I won.
Tell us a bit about that horse.
Ringwood Glen, he's an 11-year-old by Arkansas. He was bred by a guy called Ray O'Reilly from County Cavan, and we bought him as a 3-year-old from Peter Leonard. He's always been a very, very good horse. He's been a little bit tense and a bit excited and a bit strong. And we've used him in Nations Cups. He's been a very exciting horse for the equitation school. At the start of the year, the horse was selected to be on the Nations Cup team in Lummen, and then he got a bit of a foot injury and he missed 2.5 months. And he's come back, and last weekend he was 3rd in a 3-star Grand Prix in Vichy. Brought him here just for school yesterday, won today. He'd go to Tats on Sunday, and we just got word this morning he's into Dublin. So he's a very, very exciting horse for the army to have, and for me to be able to ride. And I feel very privileged to have such a horse underneath me.
When you went into the jump off, what was your strategy there?
Well, my horse, because he's a bit strong, I decided that I wouldn't go crazy fast, but I had not much control in the second round, so he took over and I just steered him between the jumps. But listen, he's a very, very good jumper. Sometimes he gets a bit strong, and I know when he gets to the jump he won't knock them, so it's just basically it's very easy for me just steer him.
How long have you been riding him overall?
I suppose I'm riding him, this is my third year in total riding him, and at the start we took him very slowly. Last year he jumped a couple of Nations Cups, he's jumped 5-star Grand Prix, and you know, we've taken our time with him because we've known that he's a very, very good horse, and now it's time for him to go in and produce, and thankfully he's done that today.
What are your plans for the rest of the season?
Well, I hope that the horse goes well in Dublin. I'm aiming him at the Grand Prix in Dublin, and then there's a couple of Nations Cups towards the end of the year. It's up to Robert Spain then to see will he be able to pick me and select me to go on those, and hopefully that'll happen because I feel he's well able for that level.
It's been an exciting day's jumping and a wonderful venue here in Balmoral. Congratulations to our winner, Captain Michael Kelly. Join us again as we travel to Tattersalls for the 6th leg of the TRM Horseware Premier Series 2015. Bye-bye.